Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a tutorial today on how to make cute little window embellishments. These are a few that I've already made, and I'm going to show y'all how I do them. This one, this is, of course, obviously could be used as a bookmark. This one I also made as a bookmark. Let me show y'all. Oh, what I mean. And I got this idea from Junk Journal Joy. She is on Instagram and YouTube, and I saw her specimen video. I think it's called Specimen. I will put the link down in the description so y'all can watch her video. It was a great video. I loved it. It inspired me to do all of these, but I ended up not doing mine like she does hers. I do them differently, and you know, everybody has their own way of doing things, but this is what I come up with. Watch hers. You may like her ideas and how she does it better. Or not, whatever, but you know, it could give you some inspiration. Anyway, see right here, you got the little flowers hanging off, so you know exactly where to turn. And then I have this window here, so if you have a really beautiful page you don't want to cover up, you can see the page, and then also pull it out. Really pretty. Okay. And this one, just a little journaling card or eye candy. Eye candy is what it is. I made this bookmark and these cute little tiny tags. I mean, look at that. To put in my Peter Rabbit journals that I'm making. Okay, so on all the ones that I want to do today. Oh, here's something else I want to show y'all. I also made this, and it's just journal, little journal tag. How adorable is that? And a little slider. And slide it in and out of here. It's got the little windows there. I just thought that was too cute, too cute. I made that this morning, and wanted to show y'all. I think that's adorable. Okay. So, I know y'all don't want to sit here and watch me cutting all day, and I will go off camera to sew, absolutely. But, so for I'm going to do two of these. One of these, oh, I forgot about that one. I also did that one. I don't know why that was down there. But I wanted to do a tag from start to finish. You know what? I forgot to find the piece that I wanted to use in my tag. So, I will be right back. I do need to look for that before I get started, so that I'm not wasting everyone's time. I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and I chose a rose. I'm about to do a swap with a friend, and she's looking for some rose stuff, and she really liked my little windows. So I thought I will make her a rose tag. Alright, so I wanted to show y'all this process from start all the way to finish, all the way through, except for the monotonous cutting and sewing. Probably not going to sew this one. But if I do, I will definitely go off camera for that. Alright, so I've got my tag cutter. I did already cut one end, and then I thought, why am I not sharing this? I could share, I need to share a whole from start to finish, and I could do it with this. So I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to butt it all the way up against the edge, and that's how I know that my top and my bottom are going to match, because I butted this up to the edge. Y'all excuse me while I touch the back of my camera. My son showed me how to zoom. I'm a happy girl, but I just need to make sure that I'm in frame. There we go. So now I know that this and this is going to match when I cut that. Get my handy dandy cutter. Maybe I need to zoom back just a little so y'all can see. All right. I'm just going to cut from top to bottom to make one huge double-headed tag, basically. All right. Okay. I did go ahead and measure how much of my center I was going to want cut out. So I'm going to eyeball this. I'm not going to measure exactly where I am. For those of y'all that are fastidious and measure, go ahead. That was one of the reasons why I'm not showing y'all my whole entire process on some of this, is because so much of what I do is not an absolute. And I do have to go back and make little trimmings and this, that, and the other. And there are a few reasons for that. One, and for those of y'all that have the Fiskar trimmers, if y'all haven't noticed, it's not... it's slightly off. It's not square. It's not totally square. So no matter what I do, especially with something like that needs to be square, it's not going to be completely square. So that's one of the reasons. Also, I'm lazy. I know it sounds crazy. I've told y'all before, I know how to measure. I certainly do. I'm good at knowing those things, even though I'm telling you, it just doesn't come out like that sometimes. I can measure all day and then cut, and it's like, what? And then also, this is going to sound real sad, but I have a few of these. These are my rulers. There's no straight edge here. Sad, I know it is, and I've got a straight edge ruler somewhere, but I don't know where it is. But you know what? I do really good with approximating. I do. I really, really, really do. And the measurements on my Fiskar trimmers are really, really wonderful with that. If I do need some absolute measurement, where is it? Let me show y'all what I use. This thing has been a lifesaver. It really, really, really has. But you see, it's bent out just slightly right there. It does not lay flat. Not unless I turn it. But anyway, it's not the most practical thing. I use it a lot, actually. I do. Alright, so I'm cutting out both sides at once so that they're the same. You're about to see exactly what I mean in a few minutes when I say I don't do that exact measurement thing. Y'all see, and it works. It works out for me. And not 100% of the time. I mean, I still mess up. I still make mistakes. I make mistakes regularly. But I have to say, the longer and longer and longer I do this, the less mistakes I do make. But shoot, I still make them, and not even when I do measure what I think is, oh yeah, that's perfect. I know that's what it is. And no, it's not. or something is wrong. Probably the operator. I do not rush through my cutting. I like for my cutting to look as good and as smooth as possible. And when you're doing it by hand, it can be a, you know, just take your time. Take your time. All right, now I know that this hole here is as big as this. So, no, I know it's not going to work. I'm probably going to get a new piece. Let me get a new piece of acetate out. All right, y'all. What do I use for my clear windows? I use acetate sheets, and I need to order more. I use them a lot. This is not the only project that I use these sheets for. They're wonderful. They're sturdy. Yeah, I love them, love them. So, I'm going to cut me 2 pieces a little bit bigger than this. And yes, I say a little bit bigger because I don't know how big this is. So I am going to measure this with my whiskers here. Let's see. I've got 2 inches by 4 1/4. So I'm going to do a little bit more than that. So let's do 4 1/2 by 2 3/8. That would probably work. Let me make sure. Before I continue, I am making sure that I had the measurements correct. Perfect. See, it works out. There we go. But again, you know, like I said, if y'all aren't good approximators, the ruler will get it right for you, for sure. I'm using Barely Art glue. It dries clear, it dries quickly. You use what you got. It really does need to dry clear, otherwise you're going to have a mess on your acetate. If you're like very, very, very precise with the gluing and you know it's not going to get on the middle of the acetate, well, one, good for you. I want to know how you do it. But you can absolutely use that. I'm just not going to be precise like that. I know I'm not. So I'm going to have to scoot it over a little bit. There we go. There we go. So I'm doing this for my friend. We are doing a swap. And what's really funny is the things that she is really wanting and trying to get a hold of are things that I absolutely love. So I've got plenty. I think I will be able to send her a really wonderful lot of goodies and surprises that I think that she'll love. I am getting ready to work on an Asian inspired journal. I've got some stuff, but I don't have all that I wanted for it, and I know that she has some stuff for that, and she is going to send me some of that. So I'm pretty excited. I found this, had attended this live craft sale a month ago, maybe 2 months, probably been about 2 months ago. And there was this legit from Asia book that one of them had, and I wanted it so much. I did. I just could not afford that or really anything at the moment. I was only on there watching. I couldn't afford anything that day, which stinks. But anyway, well, I'll show y'all that with that. That's not a big deal on this one. Well, it's not a deal at all. I don't want to do it. So, all right, I'm going to position my rose now. Make sure it's where I want it. That is so pretty. So pretty. I'm going to glue that down. I may later sew around the edges. I don't know. I oftentimes don't make up my mind about that until after I've looked at the piece for a while, and I'll think to myself, you know, that's missing something. Let's do a little bit of sewing. But I don't, you know, I don't always. Some things I sew, some things I leave like it is. Oh, we shall see. I know this, I said that this dries clear, and it does. This glue is absolutely amazing, but I still, and maybe it's just habit of, I just don't want glue on the plastic, the acetate. You know, I just don't. I'll just feel better if I got it off. All right, let's glue down the edges. I need to refill my glue bottle. I'm gonna have to refill it before I start my next one, because it's, here we go. All right, now trim up a little bit of these edges, just right here, just where the tag punch did not take that off. Just want it a little bit more clean, a little bit more. Now, so I was thinking, because I cut this this image out with my Cricut, and had I mirrored it and cut one of those out too, I could have glued them together, and when you flipped it, you would have gotten the image as well. And I do, you know what, I am absolutely going to do that. It's just not going to be today on camera, but y'all know I am going to do that, and it's going to be so pretty. And you'll be able to have the image on both sides. I think that would be gorgeous. Y'all give me a minute. I need to get a piece of ribbon for the top and finish this off. I got this already pre-crinkled Sorry Silk from Etsy. I will leave that link below where I got that. I love her Sari Silk. And there's also another shop where, where I get my wider Sari Silk from, my wider, not crinkled Sari Silk from, and I love that shop as well. I use both. And if I want to use this and for it not to be crinkled, I just flatten it, iron it out with my straightening iron. Y'all see this glue right here? This will dry clear, but because it's between acetate, it is going to take a lot longer to dry than if it were on paper. So it's not going to be fully dry until tomorrow. That's fine. Yeah. So when I tell y'all this dries in a few minutes, what I mean is on paper. All right, y'all, what do y'all think? I think that is so pretty. I love it. I think that she's gonna love it. Now I'm going to make me some. So pretty. All right, there's the tag. Let's get started on this little card here. I do already have everything pre-cut. And again, I winged it. I did not do the measuring. I did the approximating. For this piece right here, y'all are going to laugh at what I used, but it worked. Distress oxide lid. Put it down on top. Drew the shape. Cut it out. It was the size that I wanted, and I didn't want it to be square. I wanted it to have, you know, I didn't want it to be square. So there we go. So I'm going to put this together. Do y'all want to stick around while I embellish some of these? I was thinking about that, you know, before I started the video. If I make them, you know, from start to finish, embellishment is a part of that. For most things that I do. Some things I leave unembellished because I like it like that. But most things are going to be embellished. This is just some tea-dyed printer paper I made yesterday, day before. Made a bunch of tea-dyed paper, and well, that's what I wanted for this one because of what I'm going to do to embellish it a little bit. I need a new dauber. I've got a ton of new daubers. I just keep going back to this one and making a mess like that. All right. All right, so my background is going to go on first. I am going to, all right, glue my background, glue my background, glue my background. All right, come on. Why don't you go in? Y'all look at that cute little hat pin that I have as a glue topper. Glue down my piece of acetate that I already have cut. I do want to clean it real quick. It's been sitting there since this morning. So I just want to make sure that's nice and clean in case I don't keep it. Well, even if I keep it, I still want it to be clean. But if I end up selling it with something or using a swap, you always, you know, want it to be as nice as possible. And I am telling y'all, I do love the acetate. I've already explained that, but this stuff does collect the dust. It really, really does. that's already cute, I think. Okay. Come on, stop moving. There we go. Now I am going to sew this one, but I gotta let this dry first. No. Got a little bit of movement right there. Do not want that. The paper moved. I don't know if you are able to see that. And y'all, you know, just so you know, if that does happen with y'all and y'all cannot fix it, you can trim the edges. And I'm going to trim this edge anyway because it's not perfectly aligned. But yeah, had that stayed like that, I could have fixed it and I could have squared it up by trimming. But I saved it. All right, let's let that dry for a few minutes and move on to my Peter Rabbit ones. I have already done all the measuring. Trying to think of how I was going to do these. Oh yeah, that was like that. That's right. Okay. I think I've got to measure the top though, because, yep. Did I not have that? I thought I had that. Okay. So y'all see how I'm trying to approximate. That needs to be a little bit bigger than that. So that's not going to work. I thought that I had that measured out. And I had the piece. Just about. And that's for that. Let's see here. Let's see if this will work. That will work. That is going to be cutting it close though, literally and figuratively. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, let me show y'all what we're trying to make here. Trying to do this one. All right, so, and I've already got this piece of paper ready. The size that I wanted, and I have it folded. All right, so I'm going to trace around this to get the size for the opening. Now this is, and it moved. A little bit bigger of a window than I want it to be, slightly. So I am going to cut slightly on the inside of this line. You know what, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and do my other one too. Because I'm going to make 2 of these. Was it this? Wait. Here it is. Okay. Now I have my daughter's dog. We're dog sitting. And he is not far from me, just snoring. He is asleep so hard. It's so cute. Okay, so off of the camera, I am going to cut these two windows out. And I'm going to do it this way because I'm going to use my handy dandy X-Acto on my mat. Alright, so I got the windows cut out. I was very neat and very precise. Y'all see only one side this time was cut out. I left the back intact because I'm going to put a background on the back. These are my backgrounds. I just went ahead and cut some, not cut well, not cut beautifully, not cut precise. I just went ahead and cut some music papers out, and I'm going to glue these as the background. If they hang over or off, and they will some, they'll get a little trim later. Okay, just want to make sure that it's going to be, yeah, okay. Make sure it's going to be all the way covered, and it is. Again, nothing magical, nothing perfect, nothing precise. It's going to end up being very pretty, very cute. Let's see here. I'm wondering, should I go ahead? I'm just going to go ahead and glue on my acetate pieces. Let me clean those up because they've been sitting there a couple of days. These have been sitting there a couple of days because I cut these out yesterday morning. I knew I was going to do this video. I knew I wanted to do a couple of Peter Rabbit ones, or Beatrix Potter rather. Y'all can see that mouse is not Peter Rabbit, but it is Beatrix Potter character. So cute. This window. Very, not much frame left there. Slide it down, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down. Oh, there's a little piece. There we go. Okay. This was not as easy as my others with the bigger window. I don't have much wiggle room here for error. There we go. I will clean that off in a minute. Let me go ahead and put this. Oh no! Oh, okay, I see. That is not folding. Let me make sure that's a good place for her. I will fix that. Do you think I want her over just a touch? A little touch more. There we go. Can you spare? Okay. Alrighty. Glue my cute little housekeeping mouse down. Alright, I'm going to let this stuff dry and then I'm going to flip it, do a good crease and make sure that that is even. Okay, where's my character? Well, let me go ahead and do the acetate. After I clean my acetate. There, that went much more smoothly than the other, huh? Touch it with a sticky finger. Not good, not good. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is so cute. Static electricity. And it's not even winter. You get down there and you dry. Where's my glue? Okay. Let that dry a little bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, let me see where I am in the camera. Where is my stick? Here it is. Need to clean that too. Be really careful, don't want to tear that, but do want it to fold right. Okay, beautiful, perfect. Yes, that is so cute. So cute. All right, let me glue this down. Can y'all hear the dog? He is going at it with the snoring. All right, so as y'all can see, this is going to have to be trimmed just a little bit. And that's perfectly okay. I knew that it would be before I even began with that part. It's totally fine. You fold all the way. Yeah, it's very good. This one only needs a tiny little bit of trimming down there at the bottom. Not quite as much as the other. Okay, y'all, so, oh, that is so Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and embellish this and sew it. So the sewing should come. I usually do it second. You know what? I can go ahead and do the stamping and then the sewing and then the other embellishing. So I will do that. Yeah, I might clean this mat afterwards, aren't I? That's okay. I just tap over on this other piece here because I don't want what I put over here to be glaringly bright, I guess. Dark. I don't know. I want it to look a little vintage, just so you know, a little. Okay. Oh, let's do a number 1. Oh, my number 3 come off. I didn't realize it. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay. A cute little stamp one. I am happy with how this is looking. All right, how cute is that? And I'm going to trim up the thread. And you don't have to. A lot of people I know don't cut their thread. They like it hanging off, and I've seen some that I do really like hanging off. Just depends on you and your preference. I am not done embellishing. I need to heat up my glue gun. Where is my little thingy that I use? Oh, I did not put my glue stopper in. Not good, not good. There we go. My glue gun is not working right. The connection is not being made a lot of times, so I fixed a little piece of paper I just shoved down in there for it to get nice and hot. All right, let me trim up my mama rabbit and the bunnies and decide what I want to do with these. What embellishment that is cute. As y'all can see, I did not do any embellishing or deciding what I was going to do before I started, because you know I want y'all to see the process, to see what I go through, to see that it's not just thrown together. I do give this a great deal of thought, and I do not go with it until I feel happy about it. Every now and then I'll not, I won't be sure, and I'll go with it, and sure enough, that night an idea comes to me, or I'll come up with a way that I know that would be better, and I'll go and redo it. Undo what I did, redo it, or whatever. So I have just learned, if you're okay with it, no, that's not good enough. When you're happy with it, that is when you know that you're done. So that will be that. And then, let me trim up my little mouse housekeeping lady. She's so cute. Can't trim too close or I'm going to cut that frame off. That would not be good. Okay. Those are so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, how do I want to embellish my little mouse? I do like that. But this is all that I have left of this. I'm not sure that I want to use it right there. I have to be absolutely certain, and I'm not. So, let's see here. That's cute. That is cute. But I'm still not sure. No, that's definitely not. Okay. Okay, y'all. I was off camera just for a few minutes while I figured this one out. She gave me a hard time. I ended up cutting a scalloped edge. I ended up cutting that off to put down here, and I really liked it. So that is what we're going with. So let me set that. You know what? I'll just go ahead and do this one first. Thought I heard thunder for a second, but nope. I think it's supposed to rain later today. Where's my pokey tool? Y'all, I have so got to clean up this desk. I cannot find anything on top of here at this moment because it is just, you know, I'm in the middle of doing several journals, and yeah, that's just how it always is. I was about to say that's how it always is when I'm doing that, but I'm always doing that. So that's how it always is. I clean it up really good once a week, and I straighten it if I can't deal with it anymore at other times. Happy. Yes, I am happy. That is cute. That is cute. I do want to, let's see. Okay. There we go. Now y'all look at that. That is just, whew, about to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. This will go in one of my Peter Rabbit journals, Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbit journals, and I love it. That is so cute. And hot glue, hot glue. All right, next Peter Rabbit one. Got hot glue on the fingernail, and it's pulling this. My daughter's dog is licking and licking and cleaning his leg, and it's loud. I would not be surprised if y'all can hear it, and it's annoying me. He's adorable. I love him, but that's annoying. All that slurping and chewing. Get all these hot glue spriggy stringies off. Come on. What's up with this? I've learned how to do the hot glue pretty well to where this generally doesn't happen with me much anymore. There we go. How cute. How cute. That is cute as a button. I see where they get that phrase from. That is. Y'all, what do you think? I love it. I think it's adorable. So cute. So cute. And the last one that needs a little bit embellishing, and I'm only going to do a little. I like it the way that it is. I'm about to do a little something that's going to bring it from like into love. And I'm trying to decide, excuse me, what to put here in the middle. You know, should I do a heart? Yeah, you know. Let me see how this... Oh no, I thought I had something over here. I don't. Okay. Oh no, it's definitely the heart. It's definitely the heart. And these that I made, this, need another hot glue stick. Let me show y'all real quick, just in case. This and this one that I made, these are just little tiny snippets that I threw together from scraps that I have. That little tiny piece of paper, a couple pieces of ribbon, and a flower with a little rhinestone on it. This was from a piece of lace that I just had laying around, a tiny little piece. This was from the piece of paper that I was stamping on. This here is a little piece of lace, another little piece of lace, a piece of ribbon, a piece of paper, and another piece of lace, all put together, and it's so pretty. Oop, oop, oop. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Okay. This summer, I have really tried to be proactive about using up what I've got. I bought some new stuff. My husband, Frank Garcia, was having a nice little sale over the 4th of July holiday, and my husband bought me some stuff I did not need, but some stuff that I was like, oh look, oh my goodness. And they have my Dulce, some of my Dulce papers back, and Y'all, I really did need those. I'm not sure that I could do without those. Possibly my all-time favorite papers of all time. All time. And some other stuff that I found that I just have fallen in love with over the past few months. And you know, but anyway, I have not bought much this summer. I have been using what I've got, and I'm so proud of myself for that. All right, let's have a close-up look of what we've got here. The new that we've made today. So pretty, I think. How sweet is that? I love it. I love it. What was y'all's favorite from today? Or y'all's favorite overall? Let's look at what I made the other day that I showed y'all when we first got started. Y'all tell me what out of all of these is your favorite. Okay. All right. So this is also a Beatrix Potter. This is what inspired the other two. A Beatrix Potter little tag. This does not flip out. It's a card. This does flip out. I need to see the back. There we go. A little tiny one. Sewn with some embellishments. This is some antique lace I got from an antique store. And I've about gone through all of it too. I love it. Here is a little tiny one with a little tiny snippet of just lace. There's no papers here, just lace and a little tiny flower. Oh goodness, I feel like I'm about to sneeze. How cute. How cute. Love it. And last, but I don't think least, is my slider. My little tag. I think that is just adorable. So cute. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what is your favorite, and you'll also let me see what would you like to see more of. I am about to do the embellishments and throughout the Peter Rabbit journal, but of course I'm not going to put everything that I am making in a video. That video would just last forever, but y'all will get to see the embellishments in it, and y'all got to see a few here that I made as well. Anyway, I will see y'all again soon. Y'all take care of yourself. Bye-bye.